something's about to happen, but I don't know what. If that means what I think it means,
You're
we're in
about to
trouble.
insult my
This
Martian
enemy is
mother.
bananas, as you say. I'm not taking any chances.
You just want to start.
What is up, Xbox Nation? This is your boy Martian Matters, aka Solar Protocol, and today I'm here to bring you my first commentary. Now, the gameplay in the background is a Titanfall gameplay. I had a lot of kills and a few deaths, so I hope you enjoy it. Now, I'm doing this commentary because I feel like the topic I'm about to cover is something that affects all of us, and we could probably be a victim of it. And also, this is also in the honor of all my subscribers that are new to my channel, the people that click that subscribe button the first time I open my channel, my first few days. Thank you very much, and this is also for you too. Now, I am an international student from West Africa studying here in a university, and since I've been here, I've received my own share of racism. Now, racism is something that can happen to anybody, whether you are black, white, red, blue, or yellow, or even green like a Martian. Now, the problem with racism is that what the fact someone who is doing it to you claims is not always true. Stereotyping is not always correct most of the time. So now I shall go ahead and tell you my experiences with racism in America. Now, my first experience was when I was at a Sonic food drive. I went there, and if you know Sonic, you can order in a car or outside a car. So me and my African friends walked to Sonic to order a food, and while we were waiting, a man pulled up in his car to order. He had his lights on us. Now, after he ordered, while he was just reversing to go around the food drive and leave, immediately he put his car in reverse and he was backing up. He yelled something at us ending with "you effing niggers." Now, when he said that, I really did not think he was talking to us. We didn't know him, he didn't know us. We were not near him, we were not even paying attention to him, so we didn't know he was talking to us. Now, when he went round the food drive, when he completed the half circle, he was very close to us and he was about to leave the food drive or the drive-through, and then he yelled the same thing again, ending with "you effing niggers." Now, we were like, what is this man's problem? We were just, I think, 3 months in America, and we were like, what is this man's problem? And we really didn't care. He left. We were like, okay, that man is crazy. Now, this Caucasian man was about in his late 30s, and he did that. Now, if we were stereotypical people, we would say, look at all these Caucasian people, this is how they are. But funny enough, another Caucasian male, a younger man, came out of his car and walked towards us, and he said, "Excuse me, gentlemen, did I just think I heard what I thought I heard?" We were like, yes. That man said that to us, and he was like, "I'm very sorry you guys had to experience this. If he was around more, I would have whooped his ass for you." I was like, "Oh, thank you, no problem, we appreciate it." So you can see that not everybody, because they have the same color, act the same way. Now, furthermore, another experience I had was with a lab partner of mine in a semester I was taking microbiology. Now, when I took microbiology lab, every day I attended lab, my lab partner did not show up all the time. There was a week she did not show up at all. If any of you in college will know how ridiculous that sounds, if someone doesn't show up at all a week for lab. But when she showed up, she would want to have all the equipment and do everything. And when she starts asking me questions because she was not in the previous class. So one day I got fed up and I met her outside and I explained to her that I did not like the way she tried to boss around in lab, even when she did not show up always. She started arguing with me. And when we were arguing, she started yelling at me, trying to explain a point, and I was yelling back. And suddenly she said, hey, Here in America, we don't yell at people, we talk. Here in America, when we are trying to settle an argument, we talk. And I was like, excuse you, you started yelling, I was yelling back, and how dare you say that? What is that supposed to mean? And she kept on and left, and the argument ended there. I got separated from her. I went to complain and I got separated from her. Now that is another form of stereotype, thinking because I'm from somewhere else, we are supposed to throw stones at each other or act like idiots when we're arguing. I didn't get her point. Now the final one, which to me is the most ridiculous one, was when I was living in my apartment with my roommates. One day we finished playing FIFA 13, I think. Yes, we were playing FIFA 13. We were just done and I was going to take a shower. I had my towel on. My two friends were in my apartment, and suddenly the police knocked. Now when they knocked, they said that they wanted to come in and search us and that they were looking for something. We're like, okay, come in. Now mind you, we were all Africans. We did not know the law much about warranty at that time. I said warranty, a warrant at that time. So we're like, sure, come in, we're not hiding anything. And they told us to put our hands in the air. They searched my friends that had clothes on. I was just with a towel about to go take a shower. They were like, you are fine. And then they asked that they want to go and check inside our rooms to make sure there are no weapons, we are not hiding anything, and so on. We're like, sure, go in. We have nothing to hide. And they went in and they finished. They're like, they want to see ID to confirm we are who we said we are. We showed them ID and then they left. And if 5 minutes later, we're wondering what the hell just happened. Another cop came and knocked, and he was like, have you people seen any two policemen? We're like, no. And while he was leaving, we approached him and said, can you please explain to us what is going on, why you people are searching us? And then they said that they were looking for a black male that was called in for an assault in our apartment area. And so there is a black male that they are looking for, and our blinds were open. We live upstairs, our blinds were open, so they had a feeling that they should come and check us. And we're wondering that, are you people crazy? Will you go into the whole apartment and ask for the black people living there so that you can enter the apartment and see if they are hiding a black man being accused of assault? And that was the other crazy experience I had. Now the reason why I'm telling you all these things is because racism and stereotyping can happen to any of us. You can be an Arab Muslim and someone will approach you and call you a terrorist, even though you're always wearing Gucci, you're always going from your dorm to your class, and that is about it, but they call you a terrorist. You can be a Jew and someone will see you and call you Jesus killer, even though you are 16 years old and you probably don't even read the Bible every day. You can be a white man or a white boy and a bunch of people will call you slave owner, even though you go and play basketball with your bros every day and you have no whips at home. And you can be a black man and someone will call you a criminal or a gangbanger, even though you are always going to school and you are getting A's, or you are just sitting down playing game like a couch potato every day, and you'll be surprised. But don't always get hurt. And one thing I would like you to know is to please not fight back a racist or a stereotyper with racism and stereotyping, even though if you don't mean it. Most of the time someone calls you a name, you call him back a name that will affect him. So don't stoop low to that level. Now the main point of my stories is that when you say something or do something that makes someone and you're attempted to make someone feel bad about their race or their culture or their belief, do not do it. If you know it is something you will not say in public in front of other people and they will look at you like an ignorant man, don't do it, because that is an ignorant act. The act of assuming someone is something is ignorant. I'm sure my lovely subscribers here do not do it, but again, like I said, I'm just sharing my experience with you people. I really love you all, and I am humbled that every person here went to my channel and hit the subscribe button. I will have more videos, more content coming out, funny, informative ones, and so on. Again, that is all I have for you today, talking about my experience of racism in America that I have faced from some people. And I still love this country, though. I'm glad I'm here. I meet people from all over the world. It is very interesting. Now, make sure you please subscribe if you have not. If you are a new viewer here, if you are already a viewer, you know what to do. Hit that like button, share this to your friends, and all that good stuff. It will help my channel grow. I will see you in my next video, and as usual, you have been informed.
I used to be the type of kid that would always think the sky is falling. Why am I so differently wired? Am I a Martian?